Hey guys, it's me, Miss Norris, and today I'd like to share a fun read aloud with you of the story Just a Bad Day. The story Just a Bad Day was written in 1995 by Gina and Mercer Mayer, and it tells the story of someone who's having just kind of a bad day. If you're ready to hear the story, I'm ready to share it with you. Here we go. Just a Bad Day. And these have always been some of my favorite books since I was a little girl. These are little critters. Just a Bad Day. When I woke up this morning, it was raining. I knew it was going to be a bad day. So little critter is mad, and even his dog is mad. But these other people back here don't seem to feel like this is such a bad start to the day. I wanted a bowl of Sugar Krispies for breakfast, but the box was empty. I had to have oatmeal instead. Yuck! So he's pouring the empty Sugar Krispies into his bowl and is giving the side eye to his sister because she got some Sugar Krispies. And he does not want to eat oatmeal. But look at his mom. His mom's happy to make that. I looked for my favorite shirt, but it was dirty. I had to wear a shirt I didn't even like. I've done that before. I wanted to watch cartoons on TV, but they were all reruns. This really was a bad day. So your favorite shirt is dirty, you have to wear one you don't even like that much, and you've seen all the cartoons that are on, and you were really excited. Ugh, it's a bad day. So, I decided to paint a picture, but my sister had left the tops off my paints, and they were all dried up. Can't you just hear his face say, grrr? My sister didn't mean it. She's saying, uh-oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to, but I think she's going to run away. I wanted to play with my new truck, but my dad had stepped on it by accident and broken the wheel. So I decided to put my puzzles together instead. Some of the pieces were missing. This was such a bad day. Truck is broken. It's a pretty good day for the cat. Puzzle's missing some pieces. Everyone else seems to be okay, but little critter's bummed out. Have you ever had a day like that where things just don't seem to be going right? I asked Mom if I could play in the rain, but she said, "Ooh, it's too wet." So I let the dog in to play, but Mom made me put him back out because he was too wet. This little critter just wants to go out and play. His dog wants to play with him. Mom says it's too wet. Then the wet dog comes inside. Wet dogs don't know how to use towels. Mom says dog has to go outside. I said, "But I'm bored." Mom said, "Why don't you play a game with your sister?" I tried to play cards with my sister. She threw them all over the room. Whenever I said I was bored, my mom said, "Maybe you should go clean your room." I would have rather played cards. But little critter doesn't want to play with his little sister. He tried. Then we played chase. But Mom made us stop because we were too noisy. Please play something a little more quiet," Mom said. So cards didn't work out, but indoor chase didn't work out that well for Mom. Go do something quiet. So we colored in our coloring books. I got mad at my sister because she broke some of my crayons. She cried. Mom yelled at both of us. Boy, was this a bad day? Well, sometimes it's hard to have a younger brother or sister because they don't know how to treat your big kid stuff nicely. And it does make you mad. But you can't yell at your brother or sister because then your mom gets mad too. Oh, it's a bad day. Then it stopped raining. But Mom wouldn't let me go outside because it was so muddy. And my baseball game was canceled because the field was too wet. This was the worst day ever. So he's like, yes, it's finally stopped raining, but now it's too muddy. And he's getting a phone call from his baseball team that says that the game is canceled because the field is too wet. And little Critter is losing his mind because it's the worst day ever. Then my dad came home. He had a surprise for me. It was a truck, just like the one he had broken. He brought my sister a surprise too. So after all this day, they're pretty happy. It looks like everyone is happy to see Dad. Little Critter, his sister, Mom, the mouse, the cat, the dog. And Dad is happy to be home too. Today was just a bad day, but at least it had a happy ending. Except for the cat and the dog. The end. Ladies and gentlemen, I hope you really enjoyed the story of Just a Bad Day. If you did, please hit that thumbs up button at the bottom of the page. If you're already a subscriber, thank you so much for your support. It really means a lot to me and makes it possible for me not to have such a bad day. If you're not a subscriber yet, please click that subscribe button down at the bottom of the page and don't forget to click the bell so that you're notified when there's new content. I hope to see you all again real soon. Bye-bye.